Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for jumping on last minute. Today, I just want to talk about, what happens now. You've gotten to Emerald. You have some momentum. Maybe you have people on your team that have hit Emerald and have some momentum, but don't really know how to take the next step. And I think, the Next Level Legends group was amazing because it was very action oriented. I think we need to not focus so much on training, because training, it confuses a lot of people and also paralyzes. You're like, what do I change? I have to change a million things. And then action stops. Where Next Level Legends was a push group, but it was also very action oriented with power hours and social media audits and just focused work. So I'm going to share with you guys a document that we provided to the people. I need to turn off my notifications. They're driving me crazy. Hold on. Oh, I can't minimize it. All right, I closed Facebook. I'm going to share the document with you. We're going to go over the requirements of Diamond. And I want to really get specific on what happens after Diamond and all the different things that you can work towards right now, because we're 6 months into the year. So you have 6 months to really dial it in and put in the work so that you can, qualify for NLC next year. Hopefully that'll be on. We have the Diamond Retreat that is, Patricia, it's up to you. I think you already know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. But these guys probably don't. So, but I really want to help them get to that next level. So I'm going to share, hold on. I have someone messaging. Oh my God. This is the link. It's the same link for the workout. Okay. All right. Hi, Kathy. I was thinking about you earlier. I was going to text you. Okay, so welcome everybody. What I was saying was that we are going to push and work and educate ourselves on the next step moving forward. A lot of you have hit Emerald or are close to it, but don't know what the next steps are. Okay, so you hit a rank, but you don't just stay there. So today I'm gonna show you what Diamond looks like, the actions that you need to take, your requirements, and then also, I want you guys to see what you can be working for in the near future, okay? Because there's a lot of time left in the year. And if you watched my preacher moment yesterday that I shared in both Diesel Nation Rising and in Queen Bee, it's the third quarter. Yes, just like in running, you get unfocused, right? You're kind of like, oh, what is going on right now? And we are in a, oh my God, what is going on right now in society? The world is crazy, but we cannot go on vacation mentally right now, okay? The Diesel Nation is hot right now. Team Beachbody is what everybody needs right now. You need to believe that, and then you need to take actions to back that up, because obviously a lot of people are succeeding right now, and it's because they're putting in the work. They are sharing themselves uniquely on social media. They're inviting people to join, and they're doing the work, but it can't be passive. And like I said it in that video yesterday, you can pray, you can wish, you can hope to be Diamond, but unless you're putting in the work, it's not going to happen. People are not going to be creating a line behind, like waiting for you at the door. That just doesn't work. Hey, Ari. Ari's super close, by the way. She's working hard. So I'm going to share my screen, and please tell me if you cannot see what I'm going to share. So that, hold on, I always screw this up. Can you see that? Mastermind to Success?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this document was shared in the Next Level Legends, which was an awesome group. Ari will tell you that it was very action oriented. It was, a lot of the leaders there was like 8 leaders from Diesel Nation, including myself. We did sneak peeks, we did Emerald calls, we did power hours and follow-up Fridays and social media audits, all the things to help you guys be better. Unfortunately, that group is ended, and we can't add people to that at this point, but hopefully we'll do another one soon. But this document was the master document behind the push to Diamond. You may be thinking, well, Diamond, wow, that sounds awesome. 30 days. Well, guys, we need to shift our mindsets right now and be like, why not? Okay, right now, people need us. And if you're out there sharing that message openly, honestly, and uniquely with your heart and passion, people are going to see that they need you in their lives. So, and I've seen it because the moment I shift gears on my message, starting when Corona hit, my message has shifted completely, and all kinds of people are like, they like what I'm talking about, what I'm preaching, if you want to call it that. It's just my genuine voice. And so everyone has to do that. You have to adapt. You have to pivot. You need to stop being scared. Being scared is not going to get you anywhere. So what we're saying right now is, and a lot of you just signed up with me. I said it to you too. Let's find 5 people to do this with you so that you can have your own tribe, your own accountability group. And it's way more fun to get results with a group of your peers, group of people that you believe in. So that's what you need to be saying to everybody. I don't even care if they want to come in as a discount coach. You should be saying that with bold confidence because it makes sense. Why wouldn't you, if you have a lot of weight to lose and you're going on this long journey, why wouldn't you want to do it with 5 of your closest people? The ones that are going to hold you accountable, that are going to be there to support you. Of course, you as their coach is going to be there too, but it's a lot more fun when you have your friends or your sister or your best friend doing it with you. So you guys need to be saying that to everybody, because if you do, and they bring in 3, they hit Success Club and hopefully hit Emerald in like the first 2 weeks. And that is epic. That's what you guys need to start building stable organizations. So that's number 1, the bold language. And we have to start building fast. Forget this back in the day when I started, it was like 1 coach a month. It'll take you 5 years to get to diamond if you do 1 coach a month. Forget that. Angeline just recruited like 1 billion of them this week, and she hit her highest paycheck. You're like halfway to diamond. Now you have to duplicate what you did with your people. That's the key. Teach them how to hit emerald. Okay, so here we go. And these are some, I wonder how I can get all this crap off the screen. Okay, so here are some of the things that you need. And I'm going to share this all with you, so don't worry. You don't have to freak out. You need to know your why. That is basic. Who are you doing this for? Why are you doing this? Why are you here? Why did you even sign up? Like, you need to know. And that's something that's unique to you. And please don't tell me that it's because you want to help people, because that's not deep enough. You're doing this for someone. You're doing this because either you need to make money. My why was I needed to make money. And I'm not afraid to say that. I've always been driven by income. That's not a bad thing. But then it shifted to, I need to do this to make money for my family because we deserve more out of life. So it doesn't have to be this long-winded thing, but you need to know specifically why you're here so that it'll drive you to show up every day, even when it's hard. Do you have an IG account set up? Okay, that's a must, and it has to be public. You cannot be private. No one can find you if you're private. The Facebook business, I don't know about that. I don't use mine at all. But I will say, Alba, you need to put a profile picture on your Facebook. I've noticed that you don't have a profile picture. Which program you committed to, as I think, and I'm sure you all bought MBF. Everybody needs to be doing MBF right now. And that's what's hot. That's what's new and relevant. Share your stories. Share how it makes you feel. Every day you need to be showing up, not just like featuring a move or like working out, but you have to learn how to communicate what you're feeling, because that's what people want to know. Do you feel stronger? Were you inspired by something Megan said? Those are the things you need to pay attention to, and that's what you should share. A meal plan, they gave away, which I think is crazy, in my opinion. They gave away 2 of our nutrition. I think that's crazy that they gave it away. But, you need to commit to one or the other. I did a post today about, I'm always talking about Ultimate Portion Fix. You need to commit to that. And it's not about being perfect. It's just showing people that you're committed to our products and that you believe in our products. That is what people need to know, that you are consistent, that no matter what, even on bad days, you will continue showing up. Believe me, and I say this all the time, I'm sure Ari has heard me, people look for consistency. That's why people follow me, because for 12 years, I've never stopped showing up. And the minute that you disappear for a little while, they're going to go look for someone else. They'll look for someone like me that has never stopped showing up. So being consistent is important. A personal development book, that's a personal preference. You can, to me, I like to listen to sermons. That to me is personal development. You can listen to whatever you want, but the point is that you need to make growth of your mind just as important as the development of your body. Your mind is what is going to, these businesses, network marketing is all mental power. You have to strengthen your mind. 30 minutes, okay, to work your business. The ones who went through the Futuristas training, you guys, or some of you haven't yet, you know, you're going to get, there's a planner. I can recommend the planner that Susie picked for a group. It's really good. It's broken down into a lot of different segments, but you're going to be hitting all the important aspects. It is a business, so you have to treat it as such. You have to put in the time. Understanding how to use ShareCart, that's super easy. There's videos on that. Remember Google, how to use ShareCart. Team Beachbody, how to use ShareCart, and I'm sure a video will pop up. Direct deposit, that's important. That's in your coach office under Grow My Business. And now Roscoe wants to come inside, of course. Hold on. Give me a second. Inside. Sorry. And then access to, okay, and that's all Facebook. And for those of you who signed up with me recently, I gave you all those links, but you can search Facebook and all that will come up. So once you have all that, then I guess we're ready to begin. And this, I wonder if I can minimize the screen a little bit. So this is what Diamond looks like. A lot of you are Emerald already. So you already have one coach on each leg. All right, if you're busy, you already know this stuff. So,
What's that?
I said that if you're busy, you already know this.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Yeah, I just wanted for them that have never seen this probably, or maybe are starting to think about it so that they know, but okay. I'd rather you just go invite people.
Love you.
I love you. Bye. Okay, so like Angeline, this is important because you're now very, very close. Here you have this is your diamond roadmap. So you need to be very intentional and knowing what you need. And we're gonna go through the screens of how you look at this and all of that, because that's also important. But this is what a diamond coach looks like. So it's you recruiting, you have an emerald on each side. That means that, again, duplication. You got to emerald, now you need to teach your coaches how to get to emerald. And we have so many calls on that, but it's literally so easy. It can be done in a day. It's 2 emeralds plus 3 other coaches. Now, it could be you have 4 emeralds on each side. That would be even better because that's real solid rank. But this is what you need to start focusing on, is building your business, staying in phase 1, which meaning is inviting, blessing people with this opportunity, helping people get results, and then converting them to coach. You have to do that on the daily basis, is looking for those people who will be business builders. So does everybody see this? This is very important. Again, I will share this document with you so you can print it out. Having a roadmap is important. It's equally important to start going through maybe your list of your contact list and seeing the people who you think would be good coaches or people who could benefit, is creating that list so you have now a plan of action to go talk to them. There are requirements when it comes to PV to stay active. If you don't know this already, you have to have 50 PV as a coach to be active. A diamond coach needs 100. So if you're selling and you're helping people with our products, you're not going to have a problem with that. So here is a clear, this one's a blank. So this one is the one you're going to take. You're going to print this page and you're going to write in your names. So you start filling in circles. If you don't have anyone that's emerald yet, but you are working with someone, Angeline, because I know, because you're the one that has the most people right now, the ones that you think you need to talk to all of them though, and be like, okay, so the next step is, did you find your 5? It's time to find your 5 people. I'll help you share, sign them up with Share a Cart. They can buy the same package that you invested in. And then from there, you can help them do that. But the conversations start now. So you can fill in all your coach names, the ones on the right and the ones on the left, and the ones that are more inclined to hit Emerald, you can put it in there, and then you can work with them to get to Emerald. But this, having a clear vision of what's happening and knowing, is really, really important. So once you get this sheet, you can go through your screens and start filling in names. Okay, this is like my favorite part, because everyone's, oh, look, Kathy, you wanted to talk about this the other day. Okay, so the coach online office. This is where it all happens, right? In the coach online office. And you cannot be afraid to spend time back there in navigating the different screens. I actually want you to do that and spend a lot of time back there finding things. I mean, I find things there sometimes still, and it's been 10 years. Oh, 10 years, Monday is my 10-year anniversary. I still find things in the coach online office, but you have to spend time back there. So under monitor my business is where you are going to find your downline. Under the sponsorship drill down screen, it is going to show you like in this fashion. It's going to be your left coaches and then the right coaches. There's a little, if you see right here, there's a little plus sign right here. That means that you can expand that. That means that person, John, has recruited someone. So you have to click on that box so that it opens up and that you can check everybody's rank. It's really important. I'm going to make the screen a little bigger so that you can see it. Okay. So here are the things that you need to pay attention to. And again, this is the sponsorship drill down. Your left leg, that's the leg, your right leg. Now you need to look at their status, because remember, after 4 weeks, when they buy something, after 4 cycles, if they don't buy anything again or sell something, they're going to go inactive. And that affects you. It affects everybody. So, this is why it's so important that even though they're coaches, that you are still coaching them through their products and through their fitness journey, so that they are in love with the products and you never have to worry about them going inactive. If they love Shakeology, then chances are they're going to stay on it and they're probably going to buy other things. But if you're not helping them get results and then they're falling off the wagon and they're drinking Shakeology every other day, that's a problem. That's why we need to be so focused on helping coaches and customers stay connected to our products. And then here shows the rank, right? So right now, Courtney is a coach. John Molstad is a 1-star diamond. He has 2 success points. You have to become familiar and comfortable with the screen. You can't mess it up. So just go in there and look at it and digest it. But it's really, really, really important because every week, and I say this to everyone, you need to be checking this. Maybe it's a little much, but I do check the screen like 4 or 5 times a day. But I have a big organization. It's important that you look at it often, every day, at least once a day, especially if you have coaches in your downline. You need to know when people are going to drop so that you can reach out to them. You need to know when they're recruiting so that you can celebrate them. It's all very important. Okay, preferred place. And this is another one that I get a million questions on. Right, when you started recruiting, like, I'm sorry, Angeline, I'm going to keep using you as an example. On Tuesday and Wednesday, she enrolled a bunch of people, right, with MBF. So the computer system, I'm blocking it. The computer system, when you first open your coach account, it's automatically set to automatic. Meaning when you enroll your first coach, it's going to go to the weak leg. And when you enroll your second coach, it goes to the, or maybe it's the other way. It goes to the strong leg and then to the weak leg automatically. That's the way the system is set up. Here's what happened to Angeline. She was like, enroll, 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 enroll. So many people signing up. She had one coach and like a million on the other side. Totally lopsided. Okay, and those are things you have to pay attention to. And she did catch it. And I texted her sponsor, Kelly, and I said, Kelly, you need to look at this because I'm looking. I want to see. I want to help you guys. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. That's why you guys need to be very aware of what's going on in your own team, because it's not my responsibility to be on top of that. It's yours. But the reason why that happened is because it all happened so quickly, she didn't have a chance to set preferred placement. So preferred placement is, again, here in the downline section, the last tab, the last thing you can click on. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna set, the first coach will come in, and then when the second one after that, you're gonna set preferred placement, and you're gonna set it to the opposite side. After that point, you really have to just look at it, because if you leave it to one side, they're all gonna come in. If it's all set to right, they're all gonna be set to right. But don't worry, because you have 5 business days to make a change to that. 5 business days from the time they sign up. So like me, I signed some people. I did the cards too fast. I don't even remember what business centers I put them in. And now I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna make a change. So today I'm gonna sit down and think about it, and I'm gonna submit the transfers. It's a link in the coach office. It's super easy to use. You just tell them what you want and you submit it to them, and they switch the sides. You can't do it. Only coach relations can do it. I always recommend staying outside right, outside. You never go weak. What that means is that someone will come on an inside leg. You don't want that. Not right now. You're not there yet. That's like high level placement. So outside right, outside left, you keep building, and little by little, you'll get to diamond. But always, if you have questions, reach out to your sponsor for more information. The other thing I'm gonna say, which is not here, but I think is important, is the graphical genealogy screen. And I really would like to show you that screen. I'll do it afterwards. That screen is different than drill down, because drill down only shows your coaches. Graphical genealogy shows our whole team. So it's you and whoever falls under you, that's what you're gonna see. And that's really important, because sometimes the computer screws up. And sometimes people get placed incorrectly, and the drill down does not show you location. It only shows you leg. I have found that the computer has sometimes placed coaches on an inside leg, and that's not the way I want it. So that's even more of an insurance policy for you, is spending time on that screen and understanding what it means. I know what something you're gonna say. You're gonna log in and say, wait a second, but why are there a bunch of people here on one side that I don't know who they are, right? There's a bunch of people here because we're all tied together. So if you are on a leg that's being built by someone above you, then you're gonna see coaches being placed on a common leg. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because they don't help your rank, but they do help for volume. So that is something you will learn. But you learn by looking, you learn by doing, you learn by educating yourself, reading the FAQs, going to YouTube and typing Team Beachbody, graphical genealogy, Team Beachbody, placement videos. That's how you learn. I learned it on my own. Nobody taught me this. I watched some random video that I don't even know how I got a password to some founding coaches training site back in the day, and I learned placement on my own. But this screen is a lifesaver, and you have to look at it. You have to, because it's really important that you know for certain that someone is not placed incorrectly. Okay, so I think I beat that up. Okay, team calls. Yeah. You're gonna be there. The other day I was listening to a podcast from Bob Heilig, which is a network marketing professional. He's amazing. And he was saying how, new coaches and coaches on the rise get bombarded with training calls. I'm gonna try not to do that, because honestly, I'd rather you learn by doing. I've always said it, I learned by doing and by making mistakes. Yes, we want you on the Diesel Nation team calls, because you're gonna gain value and you're jumping into the community. Yes, we want you to participate in Summit next week. Yes, Summit is next week. Please go to the Coach Online office and click on the coaching, Breaking Coach News. Look at the FAQ. There is an app that you need that has the agenda. I found it last night. You're going to want to be part of that. And you want to share about that on social media to create FOMO, because what we're doing is special, and you want to put that out there. So make sure that you are like, oh, here's some helpful things. Again, you're going to be able to click on these things, and they're videos and trainings, but you want to learn, but again, you don't want to get like analysis paralysis, which means that you spend all day doing trainings and you're not working the business. So there's that. And here you have a daily checklist of what you should be doing on a daily basis as a coach to push forward. So I'm going to share all of this with you. These are all posts and examples. Remember, this is a 30-day roadmap. So if you're serious about hitting diamond in the next 30 days, I would use this as your guide to push your business forward. It's all daily actions of inviting, showing up, and doing your things and reaching forward. But once you do hit diamond, just know that you have to hold it for 6 weeks. That means nobody drops. That means everybody's active. Oh, my cat. That means everybody, that means you don't stop recruiting. Diamond is just the first step, guys. It's not the end. It's just the first step in leadership. And you have to continue enrolling coaches. Like I say, go harder. You reach diamond, now we're really going to start enrolling and helping coaches advance to emerald so that you don't drop from diamond. Because I'm going to put it, I'm very honest and open, it affects your sponsor. When you drop, it affects your sponsor. And we don't want to do that. We're here to celebrate, and we're here to move forward, and we're here to hit our goals. So we have to work on continuing the activities, blessing people with the opportunity, and helping people advance. And the other thing that you need to be doing is looking within your teams at this point at people who want to run with you, and then helping them do the same thing. If you did it, if you hit diamond, you can teach somebody else to do it. But you have to start thinking about it now and start teaching your team now. And then keep climbing. So I want to talk about the keep climbing, because once you're diamond, you have so many opportunities. First of all, the next step would be to continue so that you could start hitting star diamond ranks. So you developing leaders within your organization, helping coaches hit success club, all of those enrolling activities will get you an invitation to the new leader conference. And you guys want to be there. I've never actually been to the new leader conference because it was invented before, well, it was invented a couple years ago, and I would never be able to qualify for that. And I've heard that it's the most magnetic, intimate, and one of the best events all year long. And it's for leaders, new leaders who are like a 2-star, 1-star diamond, 2-star diamond, and have accumulated road to elite points. So basically, if you are enrolling every month, telling your coaches to bring in 5 people and they're hitting success club, you will accumulate those points. And I'm not going to go through that. I would love for you guys to go to the FAQ and take a look at it and start, understanding it. All of that, those enrolling activities will get you an invitation to that event. We also have our Diesel Nation retreat. I'm not really sure. Everything is so uncertain right now. I really hope that we can do it because a bunch of people have rented houses already. And but that's another event. You would have to be diamond, like right away, because the qualification period is gonna have to check the date. But you have to be diamond. You have to hold for 6 weeks, and you need to have like some momentum when it comes to helping your team, same as the road to elite. So this is it. This is all I got for you. And then find a success partner. That's always good to work with other people who have similar goals and who will tell you things like it is. I just think right now is such a beautiful time to jump in and to show people that we have hope, that we have a business that is thriving and it's working, and our products are amazing, and there's more to come. I know that Idalis, I'm sure they're going to share it at Summit. She has a problem launching in the fall, and we got another big one coming in January that you guys are going to want to be a part of of that. And for those of you who are brand new, if you're a success starter, Kathy, I told you this, success starter, meaning within your first 6 months as a coach, you hit Success Club 3 months consecutively, you get an invitation to be part of a test group, and you want to be part of a test group. Like, you get to do the program before anybody else does. So that's definitely a perk and a plus. And that's all I got for you. So I know it was a lot of information. Do you guys have questions? Yeli?
I do. I have a question. You mentioned the planner. Ari got me this planner. Is this the planner that
Yes.
that you're working with?
Yes.
Perfect.
That's the one.
Good. Good.
Yeah. It has all the activities, and the focus is do that every day. Find some pockets of time throughout the day. Everybody's schedule's different, to get those activities in, because the more you do that work, momentum, it starts to pick up. It's like, those in the playground, those big wheels that you push, and you're like, at first you have to push really, really hard to get that thing to start spinning. I forgot what that's called, a merry-go-round or something. Merry-go-round. It takes a lot of work, right, to get that thing turning. But once you've got momentum and it starts to spin, that's the same as a business. It's the same as your business. It takes hard work to get it off the ground, but you have to keep doing it, because with all that time and effort and consistency, things start to move. And it usually takes about 3 months. So obviously some people, it happens quicker than others, but you'll see the fruits of your labor within 3 months. But the same happens if you stop.
Right.
Okay. With 3 months, it'll start to slow down, and to the point where everything has dried up. So don't let that happen.
I have another question. The genealogy. So you want all of your coaches to be always on the outer ones, right?
Outside.
On the left outside. Okay.
Outside.
And then I know you mentioned that it's okay if we have somebody else's coach. But I have one person that I didn't sponsor, and then my coach is on the bottom. That's fine, right?
That's fine. That's fine. That's probably either Ari's or Alejandra's. Probably.
Alejandra's, yeah. Alejandra.
Because she's right above you. Right. So as she sponsors on your guys are in my head, I see things in visuals. Ari is on there. So you're on the right side of Ari. As she sponsors and she's above you, they're gonna start coming in below. Now the inside, which is Ari's inside leg, your left, that's your responsibility to build.
Okay.
So building the outside.
Okay, so the inside. So you want me to, in the placement, do you want me to put then for the right to go in on the right, or just leave it as mine is automatic? And when I went to go check to see while you were talking, it's like shaded gray. I don't know.
I'm gonna open my screen. Hold on. Let me find my sponsorship drill done. I mean, my graphical. Mine is gonna be a lot different, because remember, this is 10 years. Hold on. Remember, to have diamond, you need coaches on both sides. So you have to decide when to switch over and to start building the other side. Okay. Wait a second. Please tell me, wait. Here it is. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So here I am at the top. My sister is at my top of my right leg. My husband's at the top of my left leg. Okay. I'm going to show you my husband's side, because this is outside. So you're building like the structure of your home, right? The outside shell. That's what you're building right now. We're not going to talk about going inside yet, because that's advanced, and you don't need to know that right now.
Okay.
So here's Larry. Larry's at the top of my left leg. That means that his right leg is an interior, that's an inside leg. Okay, for him, that's an inside leg. I have been placing coaches there because that's what I'm doing for my business. But when I was building Larry, I was just concerned about putting 4 or 5 coaches on the right and 4 to 5 coaches on his right leg to build him to diamond. So what you can do is, and I'm gonna do this. It's just mine is more complicated, but For you to see who's on your right and who's on your left, you click on these buttons up here. Okay? See, it says bottom right, bottom left. It'll take you right to the bottom. Okay? And then you stay let me show you. Hold on. Let's do bottom left. So it's going to take me all the way to the bottom left. So let's say you're signing a coach today and you want that coach to come in on the left leg. You're going to come right here and you're going to click on this person, and there goes the preferred placement screen, and you're going to save. And then automatically that coach is going there.
Okay.
So you're choosing the spot. I'd rather you do this than it's like a wish and a prayer that the preferred placement happens correctly. Same goes, let me go back to the top. Same goes if I want to put someone on the bottom right. You click bottom right, it'll take me all the way to the bottom right. I want this person out here. This is what I don't want you doing, picking this person. I don't want you picking this person. You're building the outside. So outside right, outside left. I would choose here and save. And this is why I want you to check these screens, because I have had, by accident, I've probably clicked this and didn't realize it. And I have had coaches placed in here on this dead leg. And I'm like, crap, that's not where I wanted them. By accident, it happened. So for now, outside border, outside right, outside left.
Perfect. So I have another question.
Yeah.
I'm full of questions today. So I saw that you have your sister and then your husband on right on the top, right at the bottom of your name.
Yes.
So those are the people that are working the business and that are helping, your business grow. So should I be doing that with my coaches? Because I have a lot of affiliates, but then I have two that just entered that want to do the business. So should I be placing them right under me, or they will automatically move up as they start working the business?
No, that has nothing to do with it. When they come in at whatever the next available spot is.
Okay.
Because when I started, my sister signed up first. So she got that top spot, and then I signed up Larry, so he got my top spot. That was completely just because that's the way it happens. No, you cannot maneuver the way the tree. Everybody's connected, and it depends on when they sign up. And that's how they come in, based on just pure timing. Timing.
Okay, perfect.
But remember, 5 business days. So if you catch a mistake, you need to submit the form right away within 5 business days to get them moved.
Okay.
Okay.
Becky, I have a question.
Yeah.
So I have 4 active but all discount coaches on my left leg. And then on my right, I have my husband with 1 active underneath him. As I bring in more, is it better that I put the others on my right but under me so that I have 4 there, or put another under him to get him to Emerald sooner?
Okay, my opinion is always build your account first.
Okay.
Hit Success Club, recruit your coaches. If you have any extras, then you give it to
put
him.
Under him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I forget why it was suggested. I work with Teal and then Kelly Fabian. Why we had put the 1 under him. I think it was for a certain reason that month because of something. Right. But of course, that ended up being my 1 girl who has been interested in coaching. So now I have 1 active earning coach who ended up under my husband. So
it's fine. At the end of the day, remember, hit your husband's spot. Every spot is like a real estate investment.
Right.
So even let's say you hit it hard now, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, you get to diamond, then you can shift gears and start building him, and then you have 2 accounts that can make money.
Sure. Okay.
So the money is
my right side first.
Yes, the money is going to the same pot. It's it's your house, so that's a good thing. And we never know. Hindsight's 20/20.
Right.
You never know.
Right. Wasn't expecting her to be someone who wanted to work, and now she is all in. So
exactly. So just go with it. But definitely focus on getting to diamond and get all your coaches set up. And if you have conversions like Shakeology customer to coach, put those under your husband, like filter them to him. And if there's another person, another controlled account that you can have on opposite of him, that would help you, because you can control that, get to Emerald as well. But that's just, something you have to think about. Anybody else? Angeline?
Becky.
Yeah.
So on your screen here, let's say under Larry,
Mm-hmm.
it says there's that box right there that says place.
Uh-huh.
So yesterday I had talked to you when all my coaches were on my right leg, and I went ahead and I clicked on one of my girls in that area and put her to my left leg. So
Let me find you. What's your coach ID number?
let me see.
I'd rather just let me see if I can find Angel. Oh my god, I spelled your name wrong.
Let's see where it is.
Oh, I found you. Never mind. You need to know that number by memory, by the way. Angeline, here you are.
Okay, so that box down. Yeah.
See, when you click on that box,
So
it's going to open up the next levels. See? It keeps going down.
no, not that box. The place where it says place.
Is this your coach, Valerie Mitchell?
No.
Amanda signed her?
No, that's not my coach. I don't know. Alexander is.
Let me see who this is. Who's the sponsor? Sponsor is Amanda. Okay, well that coach, that's fine. Doesn't belong to you. Oh crap, did I lose? Oh, the coach online office is so frustrating sometimes. I lost it. Damn it. Great. Oh, there we go. Sorry, glitch. Hold on, let me go back to your account, sorry. It's on, is she on the other side? On the right?
Well, I have my mom and my husband, my right and my left leg. So at the time I had the other coaches that I signed up on my right leg. So I clicked on the place and it had a drop down menu to move that coach to the left leg. So when I had submitted a request, so okay, so right above where it says place, right there. And then
I've never done this with that button.
select placement type. If you hit that drop down, set preferred placement, and then it gave me the position right there.
Yeah,
So
I guess you could do that.
I moved one of the coaches I had on my right leg to my left leg.
Mm-hmm.
So I had submitted a request to change that coach as well to the left leg also. And so I'm just wondering if this is another way to move your coaches if you need to without going through a request.
I've never done that. But you didn't submit a placement change form?
I submitted a placement form and then I did this.
Okay.
And then I got an email saying that that coach had already been moved to my left.
Yeah, no, we can't switch people. That's a system thing and that's a coach relations thing.
Okay.
But see, as you can see, if you keep going down, you can look at all the coaches that she's placed. So if she wanted to keep building over here under Andrea to the left, then she would click here, save, and until she switches it to the left, people are gonna prefer, that's where they're gonna go, to that side.
Okay.
But this is something you have to be on top of all the time, like all the time, especially when you hit diamond, because you want to make sure you don't drop. So, all right, well, there you go.
Okay, thanks.
And I know you have Kelly, so Kelly probably builds on the left, so you probably have coaches there of Kelly's there. Okay, anybody else? Questions? I don't want you guys to be overwhelmed. I want you to see the possibilities. These are exciting times. Like what our team has done. Let me stop share. If nobody has any more questions on the screen, then I'll just, unless you want to see the sponsorship drill down, but we already covered that. So here you can see the sponsorship drill down is way different looking. This is more for you to monitor success cup points, look at people's organizations in detail to make sure that no one is dropping, that they have, you know, their PV, that they're recruiting, that they're hitting Success Club. The computer's so slow. I think it's the internet here. All right, whatever. All right, anybody else? Questions? The last thing I'm gonna say is set a date. You need to have a date that you're working towards this. You cannot be afraid to have a goal date. Even if you miss it, you're gonna take exponentially more action because you have a date. So I want you to get off, you know, you don't have to give me a date right now, but also don't tell me January, because we're pushing for 30 days. Don't tell me January, please. Like, no. I'm actually building my mom's account and I'm pushing myself to get it done this month. So I have to build a diamond. I have to build my mom's a diamond. So, you know, and if I miss it, I miss it. But I'm doing what I can to make it happen. And whatever, you know, actions I take is still getting me closer to that goal. So don't be scared to stretch yourself, to push yourself, and to believe that it's possible. Kathy, you have questions?
I was going to ask you, because you just said about your mom.
Mm-hmm.
So when you sign up for your mom, is that something that you're doing under, like, how can I say it? Are you using like your same credit card? How many people are you allowed to have?
It's a good question. 2.
With this credit card?
2.
Plus yourself?
You plus 2, that's what it's called.
Okay.
And if you want to read the details, Google Team Beachbody, you plus 2 policy. And they will catch it, and they will catch it. My mother-in-law, Larry's mom, has been a coach in his downline since 2014. I just got an email like 2 months, no, not even a month ago, about you plus 2. And I'm like, she's been a coach for 6 years. All she does is drink Shakeology. Like, we've never done anything with her account. They catch it. I have another coach, Jennifer Campos. She just went 1-star last week. Her husband went diamond. They flagged her too. And she had to clarify, this is my husband. We live in the same household. You plus 2.
Okay, because I have my husband and I'm using the same card.
You're fine.
So, and I was thinking my son, I'm trying to convince him to start drinking the Shakeology, and I was like, well, maybe I'll sign him up myself and like just get him the Shakeology, but it's the same card, so I wasn't sure if I was allowed to do that.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, that's a decision you're gonna have to make. Do you want the extra expense? You know.
I know.
So you know, and I don't like to put people in a tough position. I know things are tight right now, but let's work on bringing in a lot of customers so that you can make, you know, the money. That's what we need to do. So focus on 5 every single month. You did it last month. You could do it again.
I'm struggling this month. I don't know. I'm thinking because of what's going on with my leg.
No, don't make it. No stories. Don't make stories. Just get positive. You're still working towards something. You're eating right. Switch the mindset. Switch the mindset. Don't start doing that, because that's only gonna put you in a hole. You can do this. There's people, when they have kids, when they're pregnant, they have postpartum, and they're still recruiting people. Share your journey.
You know what? It's like when I listened to you today about being bold about it. I'm talking to so many people, Becky, but I'm just talking. I'm not really saying, hey, I guess I'm like almost like afraid of saying, I need you to do this with me. I want you to do this with me. And like I want
you to do it with me.
Like last month, I had all people reach out to me, and it was easy because they came to me. But I think now it's like I have to switch it up. I have to act boldly and like be upfront about it. And I'm a little bit afraid of doing that, I guess.
Don't be afraid. You did it last month. Don't be afraid. What is it? Guys, what is there to be afraid of? That they tell you no? Who cares?
True.
Next. That's what me and my sister at the beginning, we would just be like, next. We'll find somebody else. They'll come back. Look at my coach, Karina, that hit diamond last week. I presented to her 21-day fix when it came out in 2014. Her kids played baseball with my kids. 6 years later, she was ready. You don't know. And all we can do, and we said this in the Futuristas training, I'm going to leave you with this because now I have another call. Guys, what we have is a blessing. What we have is a blessing in our hands, and people need us, whether it's the community, whether it's our finances, the health and fitness. They need our positivity. They need our community. You have to believe in that and be bold in your message and just go out and invite people. If they're not interested, oh, well, they're lost.
Yeah.
They're lost. My belief right now is so strong, like that. I'm like, no, we all can do this. We can do this. It's getting out of your head. Getting out of your head. Our minds is what holds us back from everything. If we just dig into that belief, you can make it happen. Okay? So
Yes.
you can share, watch the videos of MBF, look at them. I know you can't do them, but, or maybe do just the arm stuff and say, look, I don't care, my knees messed up, but I can lift weights with my arms. I mean, I'm gonna, and then share what you're seeing so that people can be like, oh, that looks cool. You could still do that. Think outside the box. Get creative.
Okay.
All right, guys. Future diamonds, all my diamond girls. When you hit diamond, I'm gonna make you listen to that song, Diamond Girl. I love that song. And that's it. Do you guys have any questions before we go? I hope this was helpful.
It is. Are you gonna send that document? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Super helpful.
You're
yes,
all
thank
in the July thread, so I'll just drop it in there and then share it with your people. Remember that here, what we do in this kind of businesses, it's like I remember when Carl Deichler said, this is a bucket brigade. You know, when you get water from a source and then they pass the bucket, and you keep passing the bucket. That's what we do here. You learn something, you teach it. You learn something, you teach it. And you make something happen, you teach it, you share it, and you keep sharing with your people. And that's how people learn. And then you keep passing on the information.
I gotta say, I watched that video this morning that Christina posted on the Nation page about compensation. It was like an hour and 47 minutes long. I dropped my phone when I saw those numbers. I was like,
Wow.
is this?
I believe you, because when I first heard back, it's 10 years, so I don't know, 9.5 years ago, 6 months into the business, and my adopted sponsor coach, Jason, said that he was making $15,000 a week. I almost fell out of my chair. I was like, what? I want that. I'm going to make that happen. I want that. It's the potential is limitless here, but you got to get out of your own way and you got to do it. So let's go do it. Let's go blaze a trail. You guys ready? Oh wait, let's take a picture. You guys ready? All right, perfect. All right, guys, you rock. Believe in yourselves and let's go. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks, Becky.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.